So, hey everybody, hope everyone who is listening is having a pretty good day or night or whenever it is you're watching this. Um, I didn't really know any other way I really wanted to do this. I could have pre-recorded it or something, and I kind of felt like I just wanted to do it this way, get it one and done and out of the way. But basically, here's the rundown. For those of you who don't already know, um, and just an FYI, I'm not reading the comments while I'm doing this. I don't even have the video up on my end. So if anyone has anything to say, I'm not going to see it right away. But basically, anyway, to what I was saying, if anyone who hasn't been paying attention doesn't already know, my wife gave birth over the weekend to a very adorable baby girl. Both mom and daughter are home. Um, Trying to get into a cycle of things. First few weeks are usually the toughest. Then how it's all a learning process. But anyway, it really got me thinking as far as importance and what really matters. And basically, while I do enjoy making videos, I definitely have lacked a little in the focus department. Clearly leading up to this pregnancy and to this just happening, because technically she was due to be induced yesterday, but she ended up going into labor about 5 days early. I'd say about between 3 and 5 days earlier than what they originally were planning on. So with that being said, after really thinking about it for the last couple of days, I've come to the conclusion that for the immediate future, and I'm probably looking at several months, I will no longer be producing any more new content on my channel. That includes any kind of pickup videos, any kind of real discussion, whether it be like a versus video or a grumbles or anything like that. Clearly, because my focus needs to be on family and helping out my wife and being there for my daughter. I was thinking about doing a cute little video or something on YouTube about that, but really, I want to keep my personal life to myself. And while some people don't normally have an issue with having their family on their channel, I'm one of the people where if it's just me or my wife, I don't necessarily have a problem with that. But when it comes to children, that's when I kind of get a little that's when I start worrying a little bit more, because it's their overall safety I have to worry about, and there's a lot of weird, creepy people in the world. So I scrapped that. So if you know me on Facebook, which I think the majority of you do, then you've seen the pictures and the posts, and I invite you, if you want to be friends there, I'm all for it. So yeah, basically that's going to be it. I'm going to be taking a little time off to myself. I don't know when I'm coming back. It isn't going to be like in a few weeks. I'm definitely thinking several months. What is that going to mean for my 300 subscriber contest? Well, I'm not exactly going to cancel it, but I'm not exactly going to promote it either, because if I'm not putting out content, then technically I don't consider myself to be a creator. But if by some weird miracle I just so happen to hit 300 subscribers, which honestly I hit a plateau on my channel, which I'm going to talk about in a minute. If I do manage to hit 300, I will make the time to do the live video giveaway, which I said I was going to do. And I do want to thank everybody who has been there and has supported me. It really does mean a lot. And while you guys have kind of been like an extension of my family, I now have to turn and be with the real life family while we venture down this part of our lives. The other issue I was thinking was more so do I want to continue doing this? And I'd be lying if I said I hadn't thought about just stopping altogether. Why? Well, because honestly, the drive and the energy really isn't there. And right now I'm going to put it on. It's just, because of the baby. But a very small part of me really does not have any qualms with just stopping and doing my own thing. And I don't honestly feel that that's a bad thing. I feel that the people I've come to know, the business I've done with a few other people on, through YouTube, whether it be game trades or just being able to know them, over the internet, has probably been the best takeaway I can ever possibly imagine from something like this. And I'd be lying if I said, obviously, that my goal wasn't to, grow my channel steadily with, the intention of it becoming something that could, make a little profit, like way down the line. But the immediate goals were always to grow and grow and grow. And I also have to understand, too, that when it comes to YouTube, everybody has a channel, everyone has a product. And I also have to understand that while some people are acquired tastes, some people just don't bite. And part of me has come to the conclusion that no matter what I try to convince myself, if I continuously lie to myself or push myself harder than I need to go or convince myself otherwise, I'm going to be less inclined to do the certain things that I want to do. I wanted to do comics. I wasn't able to stick with comics only because I found out the amount of time and the skill needed to do stuff like that while having it be entertaining is really not as easy as it looks. You really need to have a character for that. I'm limited by the amount of technology I have to do certain things. I do have a camera, but the quality has been very up and down. It's very inconsistent. And right now, a new camera is not in the immediate works. It's not even in the works at all. Normally, I could just go right to my camera on my laptop. However, this new laptop has it's a weird function that does not bring up the initial webcam feature, but it will do it on here for some reason. So I don't know. But anyway, I'm just kind of going all over the place. But yeah, basically, just wanted to let you all know what was going on. The only negatives we have to deal with right now, and who's a parent will tell you that that's to be expected. Through this, and Lord sees that puts it on my heart that continue doing this in several then we'll and wait a few more months and see what happens. But I just wanted to say thank you personally, who's contributed to my channel. I want to thank to the people who I've known from the beginning, who have been like brothers. You know who you are. I don't want to mention names out loud. Like they clearly know who they are. Whether we talk daily or weekly, it doesn't matter, because a lot of you have offered support in ways that I've very much needed over the last several years. And if it looks as though it's time for me to come back, I will do so in a very thunderous and amazing way. And if not, well, then it was fun, and who knows, maybe down the line things will change. But for right now, it's definitely time for me to step away and enjoy what life has given to me and be there for my family. So I just want to say thank you, and until next time, I will see you later.